An important question that comes up when people are first introduced to the X-Fish is how stable is it? To demonstrate the X-Fish stability, we've hired 2 average-sized young adults who have never seen an X-Fish before the date and time that we shot these clips, and placed a standard X-Fish Plus in a swimming pool. Here's the kayak mode, seat height. Here's poling stability. This shows you the bow stability. The leaning post simply pulls out of the 2 heavy-duty stainless steel deck-mounted rod and accessory holders. If one goes to the stern for engines, stern storage, or fishing activities, even to the far stern corners like this, or with 2 people rocking and rolling, or fishing, or retrieving life vests, anchors, or equipment from the bow hatch, or the large storage compartment hatch, or exiting the X-Fish to a dock or shore, or with a cooler seat option in the captain's position. Now we're going to show you an intentional capsizing so you can understand and avoid conditions that might bring such an event on. Any vessel captain must always be mindful of conditions on the water. High winds, heavy currents, high seas can flip even an ocean liner, much less a small craft. The X-Fish is unsinkable, and is an all-hand-laid fiberglass, high-quality constructed vessel of tremendous strength. It can take almost any kind of water. But any vessel is subject to capsizing in the wrong conditions, and the X-Fish is no exception. You can't swamp an X-Fish because it doesn't hold water. It's totally self-bailing. So you need not fear loss of control due to being swamped. As you will see, if the X-Fish is capsized, it is much simpler to right than most vessels with sides and gunnels, and it always provides a floating surface to climb onto easily from the water, whether right side up or upside down. Further, an X-Fish can be paddled right side up or upside down, so you always have some degree of mobility. First, note that as with any vessel, the higher the winds, the seas, and the wave heights, the more likely you could be capsized. X-Fish is not designed to be operated in high seas or rough open water, nor are most small pleasure craft. The X-Fish Plus has a wide 43-inch beam, so when compared to the vast majority of kayaks and SUPs, stand-up paddleboards, it is inherently much more stable than those types of vessels. In order to capsize an X-Fish Plus, as you can see, the center of gravity must be moved way to either side. Normal deck maneuvering will not approach the side limits. However, getting caught in a too high lateral wave trough or shifting onboard weight to one side or the other beyond the operating limits will result in capsizing. Let's examine where those X-Fish Plus limits are with this 160-pound individual. Now let's see what it takes to right a capsized X-Fish Plus. First, please note, it's highly recommended you always have some rope, line, belting, or strapping available to attach to either side grab rail, as demonstrated in this clip. This makes your leveraging the righting process much easier. Otherwise, you will have to accomplish the same maneuver by hand gripping, and depending on your body and arm length, being able to shift your center of gravity beyond the tipping point of the underside. And lastly, if you're a swimmer, snorkeler, snuba, or scuba diver, the X-Fish is a terrific platform to work from. Getting on or off the deck requires no ladder. Essentially, you just mount the X-Fish like a seal mounts an ice floe. You can paddle, pole, or power your way to fish, cruise, swim, and explore. X-Fish is a totally unique, affordable, hybrid vessel designed to provide the benefits of a kayak or an SUP, stand-up paddleboard, with the benefits of a small fishing skiff without the drawbacks or limitations of either. If you've ever explored or fished from a kayak, you're well aware of the attributes. Great exercise, access to terrific waterways, flats, mangrove shorelines, and many adventures. You're also probably aware of some of the drawbacks. It is a wet fanny, a stiff back, strained knees, and generally they're too unstable to stand up and fish in very well. And if for any reason, like a sudden thunderstorm approaching, getting back takes as long as getting out under paddle power. But hey, if it's exercise of paddling you want, with an X-Fish you can do all you want. And you can paddle standing up like a stand-up paddleboard, or sitting at normal comfortable seat height of 18 inches, or at a kayak seat height on the deck, your choice at any time. With impressive speed on a 6 horsepower that measures fuel consumption in pints per day, not gallons per hour. Stand up comfortably to fish, pole, cruise, or explore. Stand-up view improves fishing results in many circumstances, especially in skinny water and or mangrove, tree, bush, or grass-lined shorelines, fresh or salt water. X-Fish delivers affordable adventure. It's everything you need and nothing you don't for $39.95.